Hello everybody, RoboPros because here guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going from, we're basically going to be going from Charlotte over to Daytona Beach. This is like one of the NASCAR tour by Flight
Okay,
Delta
all
Virtual.
doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
And so we're going to be doing that today. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're already in the flight deck here, just getting a few things ready to go. As you guys heard, we're getting our pushback started. So, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and get off that external power, and we'll go ahead and open up the ICS screen. Yes, we are flying the Cholas today for this flight. We're going to be flying the 321neo. I know it's kind of a overkill, but it is what it is.
So connected and bypassed and inserted. Release parking brake.
Here's our flight plan for today. It's a pretty simple one here. Let me go over to here. Our first thing that we go is we take Charlotte through 6 Center, go down to Gilfin. Then after that, we go to Icons, Nooks, Werfel, Honey, Talon, Royco, Javid, Leopard, I think is what it is, Jags, Weak, Thorn, Bikes. We have a manual there, and actually I'll go ahead and get rid of the manual since we're not flying on the network. And then we go Tige, and then Full Gig. So let's go ahead. It is asking for us to release our parking brake, so we'll go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and start our push.
Pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, so it looks like push is starting. We're gonna wait a little bit before we start our engines, just because we have a little bit ways to go back there, so we'll go and wait on that. Alright, let's go ahead and start up engine number 1. I am using the TCA side stick and throttle by Thrustmaster. I'm gonna let you guys know it's a very good one to use. Highly recommended if you want that good realism. Now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead on my thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch that to the start mode, and we'll go ahead and start engine number 1. Oh, number 2. It does take a little bit to cool, so.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Alright, so we can go ahead and set our braking brake now. Looks like we're on Gen as well for the first one.
Stand by.
So let's go ahead and start up our second one. Alright, so looks like we're getting the signal and the pin on the right here. He's already given us the signal and pin. So we are good to go on that. We've got 2 great engine starts. Let's get our beacon light on. I forgot to do that. Let's go ahead and turn off our APU bleed and APU master. And let's go ahead and switch it back over to normal mode on our engine mode selector, and let's go ahead and do the flight control checks. I do have the TCA side stick for this, so let's go and do this. Full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls are free and correct, and we can verify that outside. All right, flight controls are free and correct. Let's go ahead and get weather plus T auto on our predicted wind shear, and let's get the rest of this stuff on. And we'll go ahead and set flaps for takeoff. Alright, flaps are set for takeoff. Let's go ahead and get our runway turn off and taxi light on. We'll go ahead and select TARA on our TCAS, so that way that's good to go. Let's go ahead and arm the speed brakes. Let's put TO config and then auto brakes to max. We will let the cabin know once we get ready for takeoff. But for now though, let's go ahead and taxi to runway 36 center. Alright, flight attendants, seats for takeoff. Alright, let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. Let's go ahead and get that set to TO, and let's get our wing light on. Everything looks good upstairs. No, we have got all green. ECAM status is good. We're good to go. We're clear on the left and clear on the right. Let's go ahead and line up and get our takeoff going. Takeoff, and flex, SRS, and runway set. I'm gonna wait till we hit 100 knots, and then after that we will dip the nose. We will let go of the stick. 100 knots, there it is. Checked. Still good. Alright, and V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gears coming up. And we'll go autopilot 1 on. And while we're waiting on cleanup stuff, we'll go ahead and clear up our speed brakes. We do not need those anymore. Looks like we're doing very well. And lever climb down to climb test. Okay, looks like we're getting to our slots, our flaps for track speed, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, let's go ahead and continue cleaning up the aircraft a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn our runway turn-offs off, get those taxi lights off, and we'll turn that wing light off as well. Our first milestone is hitting that 10,000 foot mark, so we'll be back whenever we hit 10,000 feet. Alright guys, so we're at 10,000 feet. Looks like the speed is going up, so what we are going to go ahead and do is 10,000 feet, we'll go ahead and turn those lights off. And our next milestone will be at 18,000. Alrighty, so we are nearing flight level 180 here in about 2 seconds. So we'll wait on that, and then we will get set standard and set standard right there. And guess for right now we'll wait till our last milestone before top of descent will be cruise. Alright, so we're coming up on to cruise altitude right now, and everything like that. I was looking and we are getting a little bit of turbulence right now, so I am not going to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt signs until we are clear of this stuff. And if we are, then I will come back and we will it'll be good. But not right now. It's not really safe for us to turn off the fasten seatbelt signs, so I am not going to do that at this moment. And as well, we were at about 136 nautical miles till top of descent, and everything like that. Once we get to about 100 is whenever I'll go ahead and start inputting the destination data. But for right now, though, we're just up in cruise. We're going to have a great time. So, yeah. Okay, so we are about 100 nautical miles from top of descent. So according to the weather, we're gonna go ahead and put in our arrival data in there. So the METAR for Daytona Beach is going to be at 2975, and our temperature looks like it's going to be 27. So we'll go ahead and put 27 into our temperature. And our winds for this arrival is going to be, looks like 020 at 17. So go ahead and put 020 at 17. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the approach plate real quick, so that we can get the decision height. Alright, so according to the approach plate, we're gonna be at a decision altitude of 230 at 230 feet. So we'll put that into our barrel. Now let's go ahead and go into our flight plan here, and we're gonna go down to our last waypoint, which looks like it's gonna be Tigay, and it wants us to be at 1,600. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put that into our altitude thing right here, and we're gonna just wait on top of descent. A little update for you guys. We are about 15 nautical miles till our top of descent right now. I was just looking over the weather. Weather looks pretty good for our arrival. It's gonna be a really nice one. So when we get closer, I will initiate the descent. Alright guys, so we are about 2 nautical miles till top of descent. I will initiate it once it hits the 1. Here in a second. And there we go. And we are descending. Alright, so I just I'm the localizer mode now. We should be getting there. We're a little bit high on the glide. So that's gonna be fun. I figured as much that we just kind of leave it be, let it do its thing, and everything like that. So that's what's gonna happen. And we'll just wait for it to capture the localizer now. Alright, we might as well go ahead and get our next notch of flaps out. And it looks like we have captured the localizer. So let's go ahead and make sure our speed brakes are armed. We're gonna go for an auto brakes medium for this flight. And then as well, I guess let's go ahead and get gear down, flaps 3. And we are capturing that loc. Yeah. It's like we are capturing the localizer pretty nice. And speed checked. Flaps full. Let's go ahead and get taxi light on, take off, and then that on. So we will be good to go for the approach. Alright, so here in a second, once we see that thing, we're actually on, what's it called? So we'll go ahead and hit that APPR and that second autopilot, and we should be under Cat 3 dual now. We are going to hand fly it in though, so, and everything like that. Fly it in seats for landing. So, we will go ahead and we're going to hand fly it in. Once we start getting that, looks like we're getting the glide in now. We are getting that glide in now, so we should be perfect to get into Daytona Beach. If anybody knows, yes, Daytona Beach, Daytona 500. That's the theme, is the NASCAR tour. So that's the reason why we are doing this with Delta. So yeah, that is that, and yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and take over so we can get rid of that and that, and we are good to go. It's our airplane. I'm just gonna adjust the view so I can see the runway too, and my PFD at the same time. And here we go. Landing in Daytona. 1,000 feet, stable. Mass approach altitude has been set. Kind of off the look a little bit, but that's fine. We can always recover it back. As long as they're still on the glide, which looks like we are. So we should be good. And everything like that. Looking good. Alright, we're a little bit, there we go. Now, we don't have any poppies on this, so, I mean, we don't have the lights, so it's kind of hard, but we have visual with the runway now, so we should be good. A little bit off center. 100 above. Continue. Yeah, I know we got glide slope deviation. And reverse green. Oh, a little bit of off center line there, but we're good. Slow down to about 60 knots, and then we will and reversers out and speed brakes off. Auto brakes off, I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Daytona Beach. And we'll go ahead and taxi to the gate. Alright, let's go ahead and clean up the airplane as well. And we will get the ground spoilers disarmed. And we'll get AP1, and let's go ahead and turn off that. and go into taxi. Alright, let's go ahead and get our parking brakes set. And looks like APU is available. Go ahead and shut that off now. And there we go. And jet bridge is in. Good stuff. Alright, now beacon light can go off. And that's that. Alrighty guys, well that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys again for watching, really appreciate you guys. If you have not already, make sure that you smash that subscribe button if you have not already. Also make sure you drop a like on this video if you enjoyed this type of style of videos. I will be back streaming. Streams are going to be on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. I'm gonna try to attempt at making a actual YouTube video for you guys every week. Make a flight sim video like this. As well, we will be doing those live streams. Make sure you guys are tuning into those because those are group flights from Flight Delta Virtual, and I really do like them. So, and stuff like that. All the links to the sound sets that I am using, the link to the aircraft is down there, and stuff like that. Also, a link to my hardware as well if you guys want it. Now, this is not a paid thing. I am not being paid by Thrustmaster to say this, but I'm going to say this is my raw opinion on it. I do like the side stick and the throttle by Thrustmaster. Really good. You guys should pick one up. It's amazing. I'm going to let you guys know that much. I love it and everything. As well, as you know, the sound packs, aircraft is in the description as well if you guys like to download it. Also, and everything like that. So guys, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for joining me on the first leg of the NASCAR Cup Series Tour, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.